First of all, what's your name?
My name is Chanel.
And where are you from, Miss Chanel?
I'm from South Africa.
Nice. And what did you study?
Oh, I studied marketing. I've got a BA in marketing and I have an MBA as well.
That's very interesting.
Yeah. I just got my
Okay.
MBA last year, so.
That's really nice because I have an upcoming book and I'm thinking of marketing strategies, but I don't know how to start. So I'm Googling how to market your book. They said a couple of stuff about the cover, the title.
Yeah.
So
Those are actually quite important. It needs to be attention grabbing, obviously.
yes, I also thinking of, like attaching a CD with it because my previous two books without a CD, they were without a CD, so it really affected. And the quality of printing, I was not convinced with it due to the printing office. They were, um, unfortunately, a lot of, like businessmen, they don't have a word. They don't keep the word. So they embarrass you to take whatever. For example, I insisted that the cover should be matte, it should not be glossy.
Yeah.
And after they printed like 3,000 copies, they were all glossy. I was like, we had a deal. I mean, they should.
Yeah.
Okay, I forgot. It's not my fault, man.
Oh,
It's not my
goodness.
fault.
That's exciting.
Yeah, I have a marketing plan. So,
Yeah.
unfortunately, that happens quite a lot in Iraq. I don't know about any other countries, and I don't want to give a bad image. There are a lot of good people. Anyway, so the first
Yes.
question is,
Yes. Let's get to the subject.
What makes you dislike a guy immediately? Like when you meet him, when you talk to him, you said, like, that's not my type. I don't want to be around this guy.
My opinion, if his ego is too big.
Okay, I've heard this answer twice. What's with the narcissistic people?
I do not know, but yeah, those like, oh, you should be lucky I'm talking to you kind of ideas, definitely not appealing at all.
Yes. I guess you would not fit to be a housewife.
Me?
You'd be a great businesswoman. Yes.
Oh yeah,
I
no,
feel like
definitely
you
not a
are more of
housewife.
a career girl, not like a...
Yeah, definitely.
No, I'm sorry. I'm quite judgmental about this.
Oh, really? In a bad way or a good way?
No, I guess in a good way. I come to realize that recently. So, what attracts you in a guy? You said like, this guy is not cute. I'm not talking about like a facial expression. I don't know if you sure have the right to like him if he looks good. But what other thing? I'm not talking about me. I look like a shovel.
No. No, so attraction. I would say someone that's maybe easy to talk to, not judgmental, and yeah, like I suppose it's the opposite of being overly confident or overly but also someone that can hold a conversation. If I'm the one doing all the talking, that's not the greatest.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
I guess that's pretty understanding. And so tell me, in your opinion, I know for a fact that in Western cultures, most marriages fail. In our society, it's beginning to happen. Like, I don't know, 3 out of 10 marriages fail, which is used to be like less than 5%. Now it's more than 30%.
Yeah.
My marriage just failed, by the way. So why does that happen, in your opinion?
I think it happens for many reasons. I mean, I think it's just one of those things. Like, I think every case is individual. I think that maybe, I'm not sure in Iraq, but I think maybe in Western cultures, it's just so easy. People like, oh, I don't like it, I'm going to get divorced, I think that people don't want to put in the work. It's easy come, easy go, that kind of attitude, But at the same time, then, if there could be other reasons, so maybe people are just not willing to put up with certain things anymore. Maybe their standards have gotten higher. Maybe because it's not taboo to get divorced anymore, people feel more comfortable getting out of a situation that is not good for them. if that makes sense.
Yeah, maybe it's a solution. It's not a problem itself.
Yeah. So I think, yeah, like I said, to put a blanket explanation over everything is unfair. But yeah, I think that it has two sides to it.
Okay. So, and what's the ideal age for marriage? I mean, I'm sorry, but have your family ever pressured you to get married?
I
Or,
think
like the society?
No, I think that there is a general expectation of some age. I don't know what the ideal age is to get married. I think just when you're ready. If I have to go from my personal opinion, it's about being ready, but also about finding the right person. Don't get married just because like society expects you to. Wait for the right person to come. Don't just jump on the bandwagon because everyone's jumping on it. Yeah, so I think that's definitely one thing, and that's whatever age the person is at. I mean, I know people that got married at like 19 and they've been happy their entire lives. I know people that got married at like 42 for the first time and they're happy. So,
Yeah. But
yeah.
I guess back in the days, it used to be like younger. For example,
Yeah.
15 years ago, 20 years ago, it was okay if someone got married at the age of 19, or if he was like late teens. But right now, if he was like 25, it feels like he's still young.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that it has changed because I think societal pressures have changed. So people are taking a more relaxed approach. And also they are working on themselves as people first. And then once they feel, ready, then they'd get married.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah. It's difficult to find the exact right person. So sometimes you have to neglect some stuff in order to just be peaceful, because at the end of the day, you need someone to talk to. I mean, I know for a fact that I am a workaholic person, and I always say that. Lately, it felt very lonely. After my divorce and being diagnosed with cancer. No, it's too much. Yeah, I was diagnosed with cancer. I was divorced. It felt kind of lonely. I still have like all day, but since the moment I wake up, I feel like my day is wasted because I don't have time. I've got too much to do. So it's crazy. But at the end of the day, I hate night.
Yeah. Well, I think this is the thing. So we are social creatures. You know what I'm saying? If you're looking at the wild, at the end of the day, we're all still animals. And there are certain things that are built into our DNA that's just going to be there forever, and we are social creatures. So yes, of course, having a partnership is something that we crave. But also I think, when we are maybe workaholics, sometimes we forget certain things that are important that we need to take care of when it comes to taking care of yourself. And when the one takes over from the other, you go out of balance. And when it's out of balance, then you're not living a fulfilled life. Because at the end of the day, your job, if you have a conventional job, if something happens to you, they'll replace you in a heartbeat. It's the people that care about you. Those are the people you have an impact on. Those are the people that make life worth living. So, but also at the same time, you shouldn't give up your passion and your dreams. So it's about striking the right balance,
Yeah, I'm really scared to get in a relationship again because I would feel like it would take too much time. And, I'm single. I got nothing to do. I've got my own private business. So that's why I work all day long, because I'd rather die than working to a man, making him even richer. So no thanks. I'm not working for anyone again. Like I've done it once and it was horrible right after graduation. But anyway, I guess I'm running out of time, but it was awesome talking to you today.
It was wonderful talking to you too. I hope your students got some of the answers that they that they needed. But it was wonderful meeting you. Thank you so much, Mohammed.
You're welcome. Goodbye.
Okay, goodbye.